G'day, today we're going to have a look at the daily challenge for New Mexico. One thing I might do is when I play daily challenges, just to make them look a little different to the weeklies or anything else I do, I might just make these guys night mode. So let's have a look. Now this one does seem a little bit sort of my style. You only get you start with 5 motorways, but you get no more. So like obviously early that'll be beneficial. Long term that could be a bit tricky. No destinations become circles. So hopefully that can make life a little bit easier. But we will see how we go. Alright. Now we'll just immediately adapt to that. We're just working around that one. Sending this guy down here. Now I guess one benefit to this as well that you can go strategically is that you now know that you're never going to get motorways offered to you, which I guess in a way means that we can focus more on tunnels, traffic lights, a little bit I guess early on our roundabouts as well. We do want to try and be hold off using our motorways at all. Okay, so we will work our way around. And what we'll do is we'll split them. We'll give those two to north. I suppose we'll call him this one here the east. That one there the central. Alright, we'll go for a tunnel just because we don't have any. Interesting. How do we want to approach this guy? Just wait for the other house to appear. Okay. So I think what we want to do is just give this guy the... I mean, these guys are going to have to take a longer journey to get to him, but whatever that journey is, it's only going to be this much longer, whereas these two guys can be set for life with that connection. So, let's now switch this back around the other way. So we'll go through here for those two, and then these two can connect there. Go that way. Then we can have these guys swing around the outside here. Okay. Where can we sacrifice one piece? I suppose what we'll have to do is just remove this guy from connecting it all for now. Oh, we've got all our road back from our demolishing. Okay. So. Let's put these guys around here. And I think we'll just go motorway for this guy. It does burn one of our motorways very early here, but at the moment, and you can see sort of how trapped he is in his current position. The good thing though is that we know we're not going to have anyone go circular. So someone like this can potentially live forever with those two, and even these guys here, with their two, they might be all right. Now, this guy will pause for a second. Just take advantage of one of our tunnels. Definitely we want to get a few more tunnels as well, I'd say. We have that roundabout on hand, but I'm not sure any of these roads currently would benefit from having that roundabout in place. And because we know nothing is going to go sort of circular, it sort of really removes that sense of urgency that anyone is going to have so many guys going towards their any location. Traffic lights, on the other hand, I think we could get some use out of. Spots like here and there it would be handy. I suppose actually that one doesn't matter because he's connecting directly to the road. So the road is actually that way, and that's just his driveway, so they don't slow down as they go there. Alright, so traffic lights will be our reference. Again, even this guy here, can't sneak him in to this location. The only option would be that we sort of gave these guys the motorway. So the option would either be these guys have a motorway to there, or these guys have a motorway to there. Well, I mean, we could get there via via road, and so that's what we'll aim for. If we can get somewhere via road, we'll try and get there via road. So that's our route. Crazy seeing how little work these guys here are having to do. This guy's basically getting home before another order's coming up. Okay. Let's think about this. So this creates all sorts of problems because we can't have these two guys connected together and still get down here with these guys as they are. Can't have these guys sort of run all the way around here. Again, without cutting him off. That might be the choice. Still out. Straight down. How are we doing for road? We've got nowhere near enough road to do that. Alright. Basically the idea is that I don't want to use motorways when potentially don't have to. The possible solution here would be that I could use this group of guys to take out both of these two, put a roundabout here, and have the two different sets of cars operating to look after them. But that doesn't solve the problem of... That means that I move this motorway down here, but then this guy here still doesn't have anyone addressing him. That's where that's sort of a problem. I suppose what we could do is we could opt to put the roundabout in there anyway and connect him. And then connect these guys and put a set of lights there. Connect those guys like that, which is a really clunky way of connecting them. Now, I don't want him connected to that though, because then these guys will be able to come down and take care of this, which we don't really want. Traffic lights. Now again, this is definitely not a perfect setup we've got going on down here. Alright, cool. Well, we had a problem created by this guy and we had a problem solved by this guy. So again, I think what we're doing is we're going to hold on to our motorways for now and just keep an eye on what is happening. Okay. So changes that we can make. We can have these guys come in here. Move that road. We can push this up one. Beat. Playing to is quite annoying, just tapping away. Let's just connect him anyway. Alright, doesn't look like we're gonna have much choice for purple. These two guys can come down and help out here. That's three guys. Take the roundabout just because we don't have any at the moment. Can't see that this guy's going to get much work out of that gig. Since this guy's now needs that same area, let's reclaim it. I don't know if that tapping sound is signifying anything in the game, or if it's just the way the song goes. It's definitely not the most pleasant of songs in this game. I'm sorry to anyone that wasn't listening to the sound of the tapping going on and now can't hear anything else about it. There's now the gap here that I can run these two guys back over there. Okay, so let's disconnect that, and then what we'll do is run this through the mountain. Now that's a little bit more, I guess, my speed. That I like. This guy might solve a problem, long-standing problem we've had. If he can get another guy, great. Then that is disconnected from there. Okay, now I will run this up to connect up here, because I realize now that there's only 3 houses. No, it's only 3 houses. It's just that they're going all the way down there. Pause. Okay, revisit to this. So what we could possibly now do is run this down here, up, angle, 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 down. That. These 3 guys now we can have come down here. So, there. So, turn this guy around. This guy swooping through here, and we'll take those 2. Tunnel. Got another purple guy up here. We might just connect him to that one. What's funny is now that this is actually isolated from the 2 like There's two guys so close to it, and neither of them are getting to here. So what we could do, knock out that road, inquire about a roundabout here, put there. I don't really want these guys joining straight on, but it looks like that's the only choice. They go straight on there, connect this here. Possibly we let him continue to operate that way, actually. And these guys just become disconnected. It's still just 3 houses operating for him. That shouldn't be excessive demand. We do have the 2 houses up here. We could just dump a motorway in between. We also could shift this red road south slightly and allow these 3 houses to connect. We'll hang out hope that we get another house just down here. If we get 1 house down here, 2 houses down here, hopefully should be pretty set. I'm actually quite surprised at how badly yellow's doing with that. Now, in part, it's this intersection here they're struggling with. Quite possibly what we could do is take this neighborhood here and get them to go work on this guy. Because he is operating off these 2 weird guys and they're sort of having to slow down the traffic that's in that area. Okay. This guy here. Give it a beat, see if we get another show up. There we go. So what we'll do is turn him around. Flip. We can't rebuild that there, so we'll just accept it as it is. Okay. So that's what we want these guys for now. What we can do is we can get rid of that. We can get rid of this to here. Shift that down. Shift these guys down onto this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got this guy down here to address. We'll just do that with, I guess, for now. Everyone's still looking quite managed at the moment. I mean, we're only just hitting 1,000. Actually, I did make the comment if I got more down here, I'd be set. Whereas I just never moved those guys back. So I don't think I need to give these guys any more. I think those 3 should be fine without having to shift more of this that way. We'll take the traffic lights. This guy here is looking a little bit uneasy. So what we'll do, let's try and work out a nice layout for this neighborhood down here. And we can really... Alright, so let's clean that up a bit. These guys in there. Those guys in there. Hope that's clean. And we will send these guys straight over here. And knock out all of that. And we'll turn these 3 guys around. Shift that to there. Actually, there was a 3rd house already up there too. Now, for the time being, we won't add any more to him. We can possibly, obviously, add a road across there. But yeah, as long as we've got that second house, we should be sitting pretty. These guys are definitely still our strugglers, but they only just moved roads, so they would have had a brief moment out of commission. So that's all good. Okay, so we'll shift these two guys down here. We get there, another light blue, so cut them in that tight corner. And it would really just be if we can get these three guys to connect up here. So I think possibly we just need to do that. Sorry. And let's make that a bit more of a join and put a set of traffic lights there. What do we got? We've got a roundabout. Okay, so take the guys along the bottom here. So it leaves 4 for him, so we'll take that to 3. So he's got 3, he's got 3, he's got 3. Probably join this guy here. He's already got 3, so he should be fine. And this just gives this guy a much closer option than the cars that are currently up here. And these cars here also do have the option to go either up or down to help out up here. So we might make that set of lights as well. We can see that he's struggling a little bit. Take the tunnel. And I mean, we can run this guy straight through under the tunnel, but we still have our other motorway left. So firstly, we should have this guy. He should have been connected to that a long time ago. This guy is still struggling somehow, despite all the houses he has attached to him. Great if I could get this guy out. He's sort of stuck facing against the traffic here, but and they can actually cut through up here. They don't even need the tunnel. I don't think that that's necessarily going to be a problem for them, because these two guys aren't the go-to help for this guy over here. Alright, we've got a few more red houses up here too. Let's just see if we can get them connected. I'm sure we need these guys here. These guys up here are probably the worst off of the... Okay, weird little addition, this guy here, but luckily we've got just 2 weird little houses that can help him out. Now we do still have 1 motorway in hand too. We do have to remember that. This guy here is starting to struggle. Do need to give him an extra hand. So is this guy. He's only operating off 3. This guy's got way more than he needs, so let's shift that guy to help him out. There's no other real purple areas that we can give this to. I can't see a way to get him connected to this and have these guys not sort of having to cross this path. But, I mean, we can do that and then just sort of set a set of traffic lights there. cool. They did take care of that nice and quick. Guy here still. I mean, I can see that there's cars still sitting at home. Sorry, there's a guy already sitting there, so let's go you up that way. There's cars sitting at home and this guy here, so I could possibly flip this one around to try and like quickly address this. I think that he'll be okay. Red, on the other hand, is looking a bit questionable in both of its locations. Purple's also starting to panic a little bit. Now, purple, what can we do for you? Alright, we can knock that out. We can pull this guy around here. We can then send these three guys down here. And that means that we can put these three guys up here too. So that means that we can shift this one over, but I think we're going to need to get these guys just helping. So let's surge this one. So by that I mean that we're just going to put a whole bunch of cars on that road. Give them a set of lights to let them sort of just swing straight through. Hopefully these cars up here should sort of live as the backups in this, and so they should only cross that in sort of emergency situations like now. Same goes for this red up here and this down here. So purple is pink is struggling across the board at the moment. Him to get out of the way. Let's just have a look at what pink houses we've got that we can try and bring in to help out. We've got the two down here. What we really want to do is see if we can get them. There's no way to get them off that road, but this down here isn't struggling too bad. No, he's not struggling at all, rather. So what we'll do is connect these two guys down here. We'll just put a little lip down there and then get them to go there, just address it, basically. It's a weird little makeshift problem we have there, but we'll give it a weird little makeshift solution. So same thing, just get this guy down here as our emergency, because we've only got the two houses looking after this guy. Okay, and you can see that this is already cleaning up a bit. That's cleaned up. Everyone's starting to cry foul at the moment. Now, it would be good if we could get this guy helping out too, and we kind of can. But what I want to do is I'm actually going to cut him through here. We've got enough tunnels that instead of just joining him here and having to go back against the traffic that's going over here, he can swing around there, and then he's just at the back of that neighborhood. Should hopefully be a little bit less offensive to everything going on. Okay, now these guys. So we've got 4 houses that should be looking after him. We've got 3 houses that are looking after this guy, and they are crying foul. And we've got a lot of excess houses down here. So we can put 4 houses together in this section. What we need to do is just see if we can send them up. Well, firstly as well, what we need to do is get these guys connected. Obviously missed that for a while. We could use a tunnel to get this guy to come around, but we'll just go with just the 2 of them for now. Be good if we can get this guy connected onto here. Now this guy's still in a little bit of a panic, so it would be good to get him cutting across. So we'll do that, and we'll actually, what we'll do is we'll switch him around that way. So then they're not sort of talking. I then think that that means that this becomes an available road. So what we will do is we will take Highway 2. Get all the way over here where we need it to be. Okay, actually what we can do is flip it this way. So we shift highway 2 to there, and then see if we can get it all the way up where we need it. Can't, but it's alright because we can put it there. Okay. Hopefully if that shifts quick enough. Just need these guys to get home. Great. So there we go. Here comes a massive surge of cars trying to help out here, but it looks like it's going to be too late. Ah, so close. Oh, not too bad. Let's have a look on the menu how we did scores-wise. 4. Certainly take that. I guess early days here, there's still 14 hours left, but yeah, definitely we can sit there and stare at that 4 for a little bit. All right, any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below, but till next time, I'll catch you later. See ya.